Hello there, welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. We've got ourselves a beautiful spring evening here in Nova Scotia tonight, man. It's Beltane, it's May 1st. It is what is meant to be like the height of spring, although here in Nova Scotia it hasn't felt like it. But it's coming around, man. I told you last time, warmer days ahead, and today is one of them. I got my flannel go coat on, but I don't need it right now. It's warm. Walking is warm too. So I've drifted down to a place I've never been, man. In this area, I'm kind of in between a couple highways. There's a highway away that way, highway away that way, and there was a woods road that I saw in Google Maps. I wanted to come look at, and when I got here, when I came up the woods road, there was an immediate left, and for some reason I drifted down here, man. I'm out. This is like a foraging mission for sure. My next few drifts will be, if I have no success. I'm sure I will eventually, but I'm looking for turkey tail and red belts. So polypores are on my list for what I'm looking for, and I'm just enjoying the time out in the woods, man. Although I can hear the highway, I'm zoning that out. It's the trees that matter and the outdoor time. So, like I say, it's after work, so I don't have forever. I've already drifted quite a ways down this road, and the road seems to end right here where I'm at. So, I'm going to poke around here, see what I can see, and get set up and have a nice cup of tea before I head her back home. No supper for me tonight, not until I get home. There's time is limited yet, so. But that being said, I'm going to enjoy every minute. So thanks for joining me. I'm glad you did, and I hope you enjoy. Keep hearing something over there. I believe it to be a bird, but there's lots of deer tracks in this area, so it might be a deer. But I've been pretty loud, man. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. Now, some of the things I'm seeing, I'm still looking for a nice little spot to have a cup of tea, but just wanted to show you what I'm seeing. Here I've got, see that in there? That's British soldier lichen. That's pretty cool. And on top of him is reindeer moss, man. There's more British soldier lichen in there. It's very cool. They named it that because of the red hats. Trees are starting to bud. That's cool. And I have a more exciting find over here actually by my staff. Try not to move too fast and shake you guys around very much. But this is monumental. Not monumental, but pretty cool. I find them every year for the past 3 years or so. So this here will be my first terrestrial mushroom of this year, 2025. So that there is Gyromitra esculente. Oh, I can see a stem stipe from this side. Let's have a look, see if we can get close to him. I'd like to get a picture of him with the stem showing. Put these guys back here. Oh, there we go. Look at that. That's a great picture. So the first time I found that guy, I obviously thought it was a morel and got very excited. Turns out, no, not a morel. Let's look in here a little bit deeper. I wish this road went on. Sorry if I'm getting the camera all funky. I just got one of them Gorilla Pod style tripods that I'm holding in my hand. See, this is a big cut over area. I came here specifically looking for the turkey tail because it kind of likes cut logs. It's very cut over. Mixture of softwood and pine in here. Look at this weird looking little guy. I figured. That as well would be your Gyromitra esquelente, is what I believe that to be. Let's see if we can get a picture of them. There we go. But get me steady for a picture. Oops, sorry guys. So that is, huzzah, my first 2 ground mushrooms of this year, 2025. Right on. They're coming. There's just a quick look at some deer tracks that I would say are likely fairly fresh just from the amount of rain we've had lately. Go up here up this hill for a little look, see what's on the other side. Let's push in here for a look. I see something. Fairly sure I know what it is. This little knoll is really kind of nice. It's thick in here though. So look at this. This is what would remain of somebody's deer stand. This would have been someone's hunting blind for sure. Look at how nature's retaken this chair. That would have been a car seat. I've known people to use car seats. Look at this one, man. Use car seats to old car seats to put in their deer blinds because they're comfy, right? Look at how that one's been reclaimed, man. See if I can get a picture of that. I'd say this deer blind has not been used in a long time. Get some sunlight in there too. Yeah, it's an old one. Looks like, yeah, the shooting lane would have been down there, but that's how long ago this was used, I'd say. It's pretty overgrown, man. Might have a little look around on this knoll. See what it's got. Looking over the knoll, and I found a piece of blue marking tape. Blue is one of those colors in the woods that will definitely catch your eye. And I don't know, it doesn't look crazy old. There's a little creek here too. I think there's a swamp up that way. I think this could be the headwaters to something. I know there is a brook further this direction. And that was kind of half my intention of getting out to see if I could get a look at that brook. And then I got sidetracked. Very nice though. Okay, gotta focus on tea or it's never gonna happen. This is the swampy area I was talking about. I would say this would be what water is flowing down that creek. It's coming from here. Unless there's a spring somewhere between me and that creek. And it looks like somebody at one time had a camp here. I would say it was here. It's all fallen in and nothing left to it now, but the remnants of what looks to be a camp to me is laying on the ground here. Which, you know, it's unfortunate that there's a camp laying on the ground here, but it's interesting. Interesting to see. It's not new, that's for sure. It doesn't appear to be just trash dumped in the woods. It's like a cabin and an outbuilding, it looks like. But I'm not going to poke around too much in there because I got my Dunlaps on and they have steel soles, so I'm not going to puncture my foot with a rusty nail. But you know what? Why poke holes in my boots? Again, got to get back to looking for a spot for tea. Ah, the sun though, man. It's just rocking. Very nice. Another little nice discovery. Wasn't expecting to see. So beside this big rock, we've got a patch of wintergreen. That's wintergreen. See how the leaves are waxy? Look, that one's got a crushed berry. Put that leaf back and try to get a picture. Wintergreen. If you were to pick a leaf and crush it, it'll smell like wintergreen. And if you chew it, it tastes like wintergreen. Okay, tea. Gotta find a spot for tea. All right, I got everything set up now. Get my cup of tea on the go. So I've brought another alcohol stove of mine. This one was made, crafted, created, and gifted to me by none other than Mark Young. I believe it to be a Febreze can. I've used it before. It's nice and small. For a little water boiler, this one's perfect. Just gonna dump my methyl hydrate in here. I'm gonna get a goodish amount, trying to stay below the jets. That's my plan. And let's just make sure my kettle's a little bit heavy for this. There we go. I hopefully will be able to place that once it's up and running. Yeah, that should stay there. Bit of sketchy business here. All right, it's tea time, man. I'll bring you in close. We'll get that stove lit, and we're gonna get our cup of tea on the go. Right on. All right, I'm gonna light this with my ferro rod and my QSP Bison D2. Did it light? Feel heat? Yes, it's lit. Very hard to see the flame on one of these alcohol stoves. Give that just a minute to get ready to bloom. There it goes, it's blooming. Oh, I hope you can see that. So cool. All right, I'm going to very gently put my kettle on here. Just to dump all this would suck. Don't have the most stable of cooking surfaces. All right, Winnings Earl Grey tea. My favorite. I'm just going to leave the string on this time and stick it out of the lid. Just like that. And the trash will go back in my pack. All right, that's going to do its thing, and I'll bring these back when I get tea on. All right, let's have a look here. Oh yeah, my tea is well and truly boiled. Had a bit of a technical difficulty there. when I first lit the stove, it was, yeah, I had overfilled it. Got a little bit too much methyl hydrate in it, and it was spitting. And it actually started to burn my cedar shingle, which wasn't great. And then, yeah, I kind of had to lift the kettle, put that out, and then continue. But she's all good now. That stove boiled water. I mean, it's almost out. A little bit of methyl hydrate left in it, but it did its job. Make sure that's fully on my stump. Oh, that tea looks nice and strong. Right on. Very nice. That little stove of Mark's is one of the most efficient stoves I've ever used, I think. Perfect. Now, I'm not going to put my lid on that because I want to drink my tea as soon as possible. Right on. So, all's well that ends well, though. That stove's almost out. I'm just going to let it burn out because there's no sense snuffing it. Put my kettle over here. And let's do some relaxing in the hammock chair, man. That is the name of this game right now. Right on. I'm gonna have to leave my cedar shingle there for now. But that's alright. Get a little bit of an elevated spot here. Oh, my tea's gonna be way too hot to drink for a few minutes though. Oh, beautiful. Oh my. There we go. That's nice. Thank you, Mr. Black Spruce. I appreciate your support in this matter. Thank you, Tamarack. Appreciate your support. Ah, let's give my tea a try, man. It's been a bit. Bedtime, so, right? One of the bonuses of getting out like this and not cooking something is I had time to let things cool down while my tea's cooling off. And I got everything packed away and I'm good to go now. I can just sit, enjoy my tea. And when it's done, the hammock chair goes in the pack and away I go, man. The sky is perfectly clear. Not a cloud in it. Let's try this tea. Earl Grey, Twinnings. Oh, it's still hot, but it's not burn your face off hot. That's nice, man. Very nice. Oh, lovely. So I've really had to pick my battles with when I get out this spring so far. It's been a cold one, man. It's been a wet one, and it's been a cold one, which is kind of par for the course for us here in Nova Scotia. I always used to say that the whole month of March, I would be excited and waiting for April 1st to get out trout fishing, right? And then April 1st would come and it would rain that whole month. And about halfway through the month, maybe it'd slow down on the rain a bit. And then you'd last 2 weeks of April, I used to golf quite a bit. So I'd be excited to get out golfing, right? May 1st, open the golf season. Then May would come and it would rain all May. So uh, it's not it's not right to be a Nova Scotian in Nova Scotia and be disappointed by the weather, man. We should expect it. I have seen snow on the long weekend in May in my lifetime. It does happen. It can happen. So you got to pick your battles. Take the good days, man. Get out on the rainy days anyway if it's warm. I don't like a cold, wet day as much. I shouldn't say I don't like it. I prefer less a cold, wet day than I do a nice, warm day like today. But you got to take what you can get around here. And being out in the woods is enough for me. The weather doesn't matter. I like to experience the woods in all weather, in all conditions, except well, I can't even say that. Even high winds, I go out, man. I just go into certain areas where I know I'll be protected from the wind. But anyway, picking my times. It's a Thursday night on this one. Life is occasionally busy, so for me, so these moments to dart out, spend a few hours just exploring a new road or a different trail, having a look around, sometimes not trails at all, just bushwhacking. Very nice, man. Gives me a chance to get out, reap the benefits of the trees, get the benefits of nature, sometimes forage a bit of stuff, right? It's all good, man. Hmm. That's really cool that I found my first gyromitra. I've been looking for morels now for 4 years, morel mushrooms. I haven't found them yet. The first time I found gyromitra, I thought for sure they were morels. I was so excited, and I didn't even know that a gyromitra was a thing at the time. How disappointing it was. And back then, of course, I wouldn't have picked it and eaten it. That's not how I roll. If you ever want to get a good, very cautious set of fundamentals and guidelines for how to forage and how to experience wild edibles and things like that, check out Mark Young and check out his some of his playlists about medicinal teas, wild teas, stuff like that. So he has a really great kind of sort of guideline. It's a personal guideline, man. I've been around people that don't follow this guideline, and they're fine, they're healthy, they're doing great. But always, I like to just try when I find something that I think I'm going to forage and eat. Man, I study it for a long time and I wait. I never pick anything the first time other than reishi. I picked Ganoderma suge the very first time I found it because there was no mistaking it. The moment I saw it, that's the only thing it could have been. But that's the only thing. Even birch polypores when I started foraging mushrooms. I looked at them for a long time, man, before I started harvesting them. And that's what you got to do because you don't know what you don't know. So sometimes you got to let the information trickle in and, go from there. Never be over eager to, to eat anything you foraged until you know for sure what it is, man. And when I'm talking about stuff in foraging, I am no expert, man. I've spent some time reading and researching and doing my homework and learning. And right, I you build your own personal confidence when it comes to foraging. So build that confidence before you get out there and try to forage anything at all. And people always gripe about picking mushrooms. That gyromitra, I know what it is. I don't have to pick it. I know exactly what it is. It's staying there. It might not be Gyromitra escalente. I think it is, but who knows? Not going to eat it, not going to pick it. But the first one I found, I did pick because I needed to look at it further. I needed to get it home and really study it. And that's the kind of effort some people just don't make, man. So be cautious, take your time, study as much as you can, ask all the opposing questions. When you're asking for identifying features of a gyromitra, ask for lookalikes and ask a lot of questions. Ask people. Go for people with experience, stuff like that, man. And then get out and explore and enjoy, right? But check out Mark's playlist on this stuff. It's very helpful. Taken me a long way, and then I picked it up from there and learned on my own too. I'm looking at a big old pine tree out in the chopping, man. It's towering over everything. There's a lot of young pine trees in here too, and pine is one of the best silvotherapy trees to be around. The evergreens, black spruce is one of my favorite too, because I don't get into around stands of black spruce very often, so I really dig hanging from one of them today. That's great. Lots of spruce all around me, lots of balsam fir too, maybe some Douglas fir. I don't know. I don't really know like a lot about my trees yet. I'm getting there though. It's a process, man. It's all just a process of learning. Slowly taking it all in. Take your time anyway, we're absolutely eternal. No rush. So, this weekend, I'll upload this video, I believe, Sunday morning probably, is going to be the thing. I've kind of gotten into a nice groove there, so I'm going to try to keep that up as long as I can. But Saturday night coming up, this is Thursday night now. Saturday night, this Saturday is Art at Night, man, in New Glasgow, and I'm attending. I'm going to promote this, going to promote the YouTube channel, but I'm also going to promote my daily videos that I do. Don't know how long those are going to go. I've been doing them for over a year, I think. So I've had a good run, man, of and like pretty steady uploading every single day of my short meditative videos. And I just recently just started a series that I've named Bringing the Light that I captured after the last drift when I was out. And I waited till it got dark and I went out with my little Dietz lantern, my little oil lantern. What a time I had, man. It worked out perfectly. The lantern, like this whole series of daily videos that I captured, came to me as an idea. The universe popped this idea into my head, and it was like I was inspired by someone I had seen on TikTok. I think she's going by River Bell right now. But anyway, her TikTok videos, every once in a while, she does a video of a stream or a river in black and white. And that looks cool, man. So I thought, then the universe gave me the idea to take a lantern. I didn't have one. I have a Coleman lantern, but it's noisy. So I wanted one of these oil lanterns, like a hurricane lamp. And I asked everybody, man, for about a month. I asked around, and nobody had one. And I asked, and I looked and I looked, and I was seeing them on Marketplace and just not finding one anywhere. So that was fine. So the series that I was on was called Flowing In. I uploaded the last video on a Friday morning, got that done, went to work, and that day, a coworker, I was talking about the lanterns, a coworker brought me two of the Dietz lanterns, man. And I got to go fulfill that idea and create that reality that was the series Bringing the Light, man. That series is uploading right now. It's going to go for 26 days. So check that out. The key to those short videos, I promote them a bit on here, but I don't really talk too much about them. Definitely don't talk about them where I upload them on Instagram or the TikTok or Facebook if you have me on there. But the the point of them is for you to just let everything else fade away. Whatever is going on in your life, let it fade away and really focus on what you're seeing and hearing in that video for 30 seconds. Deep breaths, as deep as you can. Deep breath in, pause, nice long full exhale. Do that for the 30 seconds while you're watching those videos and just see how you feel, man. And I always used to say too, at the end of the 30 seconds, what I like to do is slowly, as the video is about to end, close your eyes, continue breathing, and attempt to continue seeing that image in your mind. And that will help to train your mind to be able to visualize. And as you may or may not know, visualization is a big part of reality creation. So, just a tip, try it. If you're into it, no pressure, man. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. But if you're into wellness and feeling good, there's a bird going off over there. Loud. Woodpecker, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, check those out, man. They're good. I enjoy them. I start every day with them. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm uploading them for others, to tell you the truth. I might be just uploading them for me, because I get to watch them in the morning when I upload them, and I get to pull myself straight into that experience again. So, anyway, check them out if you feel. Hopefully, I saw you at Art at Night, man. That would be cool. Hmm. Oh, great. My tea is gone. I've been seeing a lot lately. Now, I'm not, I'm fairly confident about how I moved through this experience, right? Not cocky, not arrogant, just confident, right? I always think the best is gonna happen, right? And I just kind of, that's how I roll. But I've been seeing a lot lately about people throwing out there the word Shinrin Yoku, Shinrin Yoku, saying that phrase, Shinrin Yoku. Seeing it a lot more and more. And as you guys know, I'm a certified silvotherapist, right? I am a forest therapy practitioner, certified, accredited, and I think it's really great, man, to see people out and that phrase Shinrin Yoku becoming popular. Shinrin Yoku is the practice of forest bathing, which I'm pretty well doing right now. Although I am taking it another step by connecting with the tree that I'm hanging from, appreciating it, feeling out its aura, just noticing the huge pine trees and understanding that there are phytoncides and active compounds coming off these trees that I'm taking on and taking in, and they are benefiting me, man. Shinrin Yoku. Japanese practice of forest bathing. It's good for you, man. Give it a try. And don't go out in the woods with great big expectations. Go out in the woods and just sit there and breathe. Don't close your eyes. Just sit here and breathe. Deep breaths in and out, man. And look and listen and experience it and let yourself blend in. You are a part of this. I am a part of this. This nature is us. It's where we came from. It's nice to reconnect with it, man. And it will make you feel good. I do this at least once a week. Get out like this on a drift. I share it because I am a compulsive creator. Creating things makes me very happy. So that's why I do this. Because it makes me happy, man. It makes me feel good. And it makes me feel even better when I connect with you guys in the comments and stuff. And you guys share your experiences with me. That's awesome, man. Very rewarding stuff. Anyway, the sun is setting. My tea is gone. We've had our chat, man. I'm looking forward to it at night. Staying focused right here in this moment, though. I saw my first ground mushroom of the year. I saw my first black flies of the year. I saw my first mosquito of the year on my hand. I don't know if that came up on camera, if you saw that. I've had a lovely time. Time to head back up the road. Don't know what I'm going to name this drift yet. I'll have to meditate on it and let you know. Right on. All right, there we go. Ah, what a beautiful little bit of exploration I've had, man. Wandered down a trail I've never been before. Not even a trail. It's an old woods road. And not even a woods road, I would say. It's more like a skidder trail more than anything. I don't think trucks or anything came down this road ever. Hmm. Very nice, man. Beautiful evening. Lovely to find the things I found. Lovely to see the things I saw. But it's getting on. Gotta get home and have my supper. Wrap up this night, man. All the better for it, I guess. Right on. Hmm. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember, folks, as always, you will never find anything unless you get out and look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.